Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy Skull and Bones 2 and 2 here, and in today's Gears of War lore video, we're going to be covering something that deals a little bit with Gears of War 5, but it's just the lore in general of the Swarm. So we haven't really done any lore in a long time, and I actually wanted to do this because it's actually kind of important. In the Gears of War 5 trailer, we got a trailer of one of our first Swarm enemies, not including those crow-like creatures and the DBs that are taken over. We got an actual look at what the Swarm infantry is going to look like for some of our gameplay, and it was the Warden. Now, the Warden was the guy guarding the lab that's in Mount Kadar that we have to go to from Gears of War 2. He's guarding the entranceway that Marcus and Dom blew up to get into. You can see the safe still to the side, cracked open with explosives, and he's kneeling down, just guarding it. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this, all right? Take this with a grain of salt. I don't know if he's going to have any importance as he's going to be a general or big bad or anything like that, like the speaker, but I can promise you that this guy is going to be more of like a Theron, and I'm going to explain to you guys why. Therons in Gears of War, the original trilogy, always were seen guarding special places. Like the stronghold, they were supposed to hold locust supplies and stuff like that, or they were supposed to just scout and look out, but they were never seen in like fresh combat. You would either see them from a distance or something like that. Therons are most likely, they were always a protective type of unit, so they were always seen guarding something. They were never really out there in the field. The thing that I'm assuming the Warden is going to be doing is guarding the entrance to the Swarm Hive. Now, you're going to be asking, well, how do you know this? What do you think is the reason for that? Well, it's simple. The Warden might be just an evolved Theron. And now you're thinking, well, Therons didn't carry clubs and shit like that to hit people with. They used torque bows and other stuff like that. Maybe they evolved and got into hand-to-hand combat. And so, because of their new size, their new abilities, because the Swarm do have new abilities that the Locust didn't have, and the strength, speed, everything else. This is just something that I thought of. And it makes perfect sense for the Warden to just be an evolved Theron. So he'll just be guarding stuff, and I'm telling you right now, don't get like mad when you're thinking you're gonna see him at the end of the game or towards the end of the game. No. Most likely, if we go to the end of the game, it's gonna be some big ass boss battle like in Gears of War 4. It's always been a big boss battle towards the end in Gears, so I don't think they're gonna disappoint us with that. But going back on track, the Warden, along with any other Scion, I don't think he speaks. He's not the speaker, because the speaker was able to talk through the hive mind and through the collective information that he had gotten from Reyna and all the other stuff. For some reason, it was only him, that Scion. I don't know why. Locusts were able to speak, but they only muttered words. Like, they didn't really speak any other things besides like growls and I mean, it was minimal, very minimal speech. Nothing that was really big, if that makes sense. In that sense, Warden characters might just do what the Scions normally do, and that's just make the reused Locust sounds, because Scions are like drones and Grenadiers that had evolved. The Therons, maybe, because Therons are technically still drones that, you know, evolved into Therons. Anything above that, like a Cantus, which is kind of technically not a part of the Locust species, but it still is. It is a subspecies. I don't know what they've evolved into. Maybe we'll see, because the Cantus were introduced into Gears of War 2, and maybe we'll get to see this new evolved version of the Cantus Swarm variant in, you know, Gears 5. So we're gonna have to go and see. The Scion, like I said, and how I showed you in this picture, that's the regular Scion that we got. We never really had anything, you know, important with them. They were just soldiers there, and we didn't really get to see them until we were into the caverns in the campaign and then in horde mode. So of importance, not really. We saw more swarm drones than I don't know what. Like I said, my bet is they're more related to the Therons than anything else. And this guy's probably not going to be a general, I guarantee you, because generals aren't seen standing in one spot, kneeling down, waiting for you to come to them like that. That's just the obvious. So you guys need to know that. If he was a general, I understand the way they showcased him in the trailer to make him look like this big bad, but I promise you guys that's not what it's for. So this is just all the information I have. I hope you guys enjoy. This is your boy Skull and Bones 212. Take that into account that this is the Gears of War lore on the Warden. He is just it's an evolved Theron guard. He dropped the T-bow, picked up 2 sticks. He's ready to scrap. That's basically all he is. If you guys enjoy, agree, and like the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, spread the video to your friends. Guys, I'm going to be dropping more lore videos closer to the announcement and more information that we get with Gears of War 5. If you guys are interested in this lore, definitely let me know in the comment section below. This is your boy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.